thank you for coming to camp. My name is Thad Johnson with ABC, and I'll be doing your pitching lesson today. First, we're going to start with the balance position, and as you move yourself into this position, I want you to take note of your right foot. Okay, what we want to see happen is I'd like to see your foot be flush, okay, with this rubber right here, and that's that line that I just drew on the screen. That front foot is going to want to sit flush up against that rubber, and as you can see, you're setting that foot in the ground on your lift leg, and it is about 4 to 6 inches, maybe 3 inches in front of the rubber. You want to use this rubber to push off. It's going to be a great tool for you to use to push off. So that's just one thing, and that's just having awareness. It's going to take a lot of time just practicing. You know, as you move your feet into position, right before the balance position, just watch to see where your foot is, and just make sure you get it butted up against the rubber right there. You know, the more times you do it, you'll start to be able to still maintain your eye contact with the catcher's target and be able to do it. Okay, moving on to the balance position. I'm going to just draw a line right up through here, right up through your leg. And what we'd like to see as guys go into a balance position is we'd like to see them keep the majority of their weight, okay, at the top. Once they get to full leg lift, really like to see them be in a point of balance, okay. And you can see, just as you lift, you start to drift just a hair, okay. You just drift just a hair right here as you're getting to the top, and your hips are just starting to slide forward just a couple frames early. So you just want to make sure it's a balance drill. Do your footwork, lift your leg to a balance, hold it for 5 seconds. Repeat it. You know, do it 10 to 15 times a day until you get a really good feeling for this. Also want to point out your head, okay. Right, you know, not only is our body in balance, but our head, our shoulders, okay, we want to be in line with home plate. We want to have all our weight over the balls of the feet, okay. We want to have everything on the balls of the feet, not on the heels. So just do a little line, balls of the feet is the front of your foot. So you want to have your weight on the front of that foot right there. Your head is going to be tilted up. You know, keep your chin on your belly button. You can even have it, you know, stay on your shoulder if your shoulders are in line. You know, just obviously, if you take a look at this picture right here, you know, that head is taken off the top of your hat right there is pointed towards that fence in the background, and it should just be pointed up towards the sky. So as we move forward to the direction, you definitely do a good job. You do hold on to that weight a long time. So, and the one reason I can tell is you got a slight tilt, okay, in your hips, which means you're keeping your weight back, and just the fact that you kind of sink down, you sink your delivery a little bit, and you bend the leg on the back, shows that you're keeping your weight back. So you do a pretty good job of holding on to that weight as much as you can, even though it started sliding forward on you. We're moving to the directional part of your phase now, and this is one of the better positions I've seen. Your shoulders are in line. All right, your glove, and these are all things that you need to look for and just keep doing right. Okay, your glove and your front foot, your stride leg they're right in line with each other. Okay, you got just a slight tilt in the upper body, which means your weight is you're doing a pretty good job keeping your weight back. Okay, the only critique I would have to say in this, John, is your head starts to just again, and you can see it right about here. Okay, right about there, you're just a little left to center on your upright. If we were to just draw a line up through the back of your pants, up through your back, what you're going to see is you're going to just be just a little bit crooked. So, and again, it's a slight adjustment you need to make, something that can be fixed easily with a 2-knee drill, where you just face a partner on your knees and play catch with them. Try to keep your shoulders upright and your head upright as you throw the ball. The greater distance you have in between you, the greater, the more you're going to feel that weight want to shift to the left a little bit. Now, as you throw, what I'd like to see you get that chest and that head out over, get that chest and get that head, get it way out here in front of that front foot. Okay, you just kind of have a real, at release, you need more extension. Okay, you need to get that head out over that front foot, and the reason for this is you want to maximize all your energy through the baseball. You want to be aggressive, be quick through the ball, okay, and don't stop your delivery. Don't be so concerned with where the ball goes. Okay, you just want to throw it. If you keep your eyes on your target, you keep your head up right. Once you release the ball, if you're doing everything right, you should have a pretty good idea of where it's going to go. But right here, you're kind of stopping your arm a little bit, and you can see that your arm just pull back. Okay, watch your elbow right here. This is an item of concern for me. If you watch this elbow right here as you finish in just that quick recoil, okay, watch your elbow, and you just pull your elbow up into this position. What that is you're hitting the brakes on your arm extremely fast. Your arm's like a speeding car. If you keep slamming the brakes on a car, they're going to wear out. Well, the same thing's going to happen to your arm. You're going to get bigger. You're going to get stronger. That arm is going to start working a lot faster. And if you recoil your arm, and in what I call it is a backward C, okay, where you just take your arms, a backward C is just basically shooting your arm up, back towards your right side, up in the air. You're going to start feeling you're going to have some shoulder problems in your future. So you just want to have that natural, long deceleration where what I tell our guys that don't do it, I tell them to slap the back of the pant pocket right here with that arm. Okay, so they get through the pitch and they slap. And as you can see, you just really cut your finish off. You don't slap, you don't stay over that leg. We talked about having the balance at the beginning of the delivery. You also want to have a balance at the end of the delivery. As you can see, you're in a bad position to field the ball right here. If you were to get a ball hit back up the middle, you're going to have zero chance of catching it. So balance in the beginning of the delivery, and then balance at the end of the delivery. Kick through, get yourself that nice flat back finish out in front over your front foot, and then be able to maintain that balance over this axis right here. So just to review, at the top of the delivery, you want to make sure that you have your head isn't tilted. Okay, you have good balance at the top. That head's on line, your shoulders are on line. As you also want to make sure that you address the rubber as you turn your foot and you drop your foot into the position that you're going to lift your leg, that you're flush with the rubber, you're not in front of it. Okay, and then when we move forward, Jose, you do a great job of really keeping your weight back up until just the point at release, and your weight doesn't get forward anymore. It just takes off to the left. So you just want to make sure you continue your line towards home plate, okay, and then go ahead and do not cut off the end of your delivery. You want to have a nice, strong, aggressive finish through the baseball. Slap the back pocket, slap your left pocket, okay? Get rid of that backward C, because you're going to have shoulder problems down the road. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for coming to camp, Jose, and I hope you learned a little bit here from me today. Look forward to seeing you out at the field sometime again soon.